What's up, guys? I forgot to hit record on the drone, so I have to do this again, and now the drone battery's almost dead. But just showing you guys a little bit of progress. It's been raining every single day. We've had a huge storm come through, so we kind of got put behind. But
aircraft will return to the home point in 10 seconds.
Oh god. But the building location is ready. We got some fill dirt. I'm not going to take you guys down row 1 because it looks the same as this one, but as you guys can see, we started clearing out the rest of this. We just have to finish this row, so we got maybe another day's worth of clearing. It's just been so much rain. But that's the same with row 1 and 2. This is the main drive on the back, as you guys can see. There you go. Here's the septic field. It's all done. And this row, row 3, is complete. So as you guys can see, all that is cleared and complete. So that looks great. And then
low battery warning.
And then we also started digging the pond. We're not completely finished with the pond, but we did get 2, 3 or 4 truck maybe 4 truckloads of dirt out of it, as you guys can see right there.
Aircraft will return to the home point in
10
seconds.
Anyway, sorry about this drone. I thought I had a full battery and I did not. What's up, guys? Here's going to be a new little update. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the little drone footage. Sorry about the craziness. I thought I had a full battery, and apparently I did not have a full battery. But I'm going to show you guys a little bit on foot, and I figured that here, let me turn this around. I figured that the drone would do a better job of actually showing what all we got left to do and what all we've done. I wanted to show a little bit more, but like I said, I was running out of battery and it was beeping at me. But first thing that we're going to do today, we have a deer cam or trail cam, and this used to be at the front of the property where the gate is, but I'm going to put it back here because we have a ton of deer. All right, so this is where I'm going to put it, and it's overlooking the pond area. And as you guys can see, there's corn cobs, old ones, all over the place. And the guy who I bought it from, he had a deer stand over there in the corner set up, and I guess this is where he hunted. But anyway, what we're gonna do, we're gonna turn this on, and we'll give it, you know, a couple weeks and see if we see anything. And if we don't, then we'll move it. I know for sure there's a ton of deer tracks over there where the RV spots are, so we can move it over there or put it into the trails. But this is something that I really want to do and just kind of see what all is on the property. But I've got this thing set up to only turn on at like 5 p.m. and then turn off at 10 or 11 a.m. And it only goes off if there's motion. So check it in a week or two and see what's on it, and I'll show you guys too. But yeah, here's the pond site. It was a little too wet the other day whenever I came. So I don't know if I told you guys, but I think I did, but there's orange flags right there, and then basically the outline of this this perimeter here where the trees are. We plan on having the pond this whole entire size. We're gonna clear a little bit more of those trees to make it a little bit wider. And then these trees right here are gonna stay. So hold on, let me flip you back this way. So where we put the trail cam, those 2 trees should stay, and it's gonna go like this, and it's gonna go where this clearing is. It's gonna go around there. There's a little flag right there, and these little group of trees right here are gonna stay, and this is gonna be like a little island. And then water over here, so that's gonna be pretty cool. And there's another shot. There's where he started digging right there. And all of this is going to be basically the overflow. So the plan here, oh wow, that was a huge frog, and there was multiple of them. There's a ton of tadpoles in there. So anyway, this is going to be the overflow right here, and it's going to be, you know, 12 feet 14 foot wide. We're going to build a bridge, and we'll be able to drive the golf cart, we'll be able to walk over it, that kind of thing, over top of the overflow. So that'll be kind of cool. So there's still a ton of water and hadn't gone down at all really. So this is a good sign. If this holds, And obviously this isn't as deep as it's going to be, but if this holds, then we know that we should be good. So this is going to be the end of the overflow. Basically there's a orange flag right there up to these trees. Now I have a couple of options, and here's my pipe that I got. So this is a 8-inch pipe, and I haven't really figured out what I want to do yet for the overflow. I think I'm going to have an actual overflow pipe, so this pipe, and then it'll also be a spillway. So if the water, you know, if we have some super heavy rain or something, it'll drain out of this, but if it overflows over this, then it'll basically just be a spillway, and it'll drain back here. Because all that, I mean, it's not super wet, but it's a little wet. Over here is all dry. This is the lowest point on the property. And for anybody who hasn't seen, there is one of our trails that goes that way. We have to finish that in the next month or two. And then this side of the trail, this is called our railroad trail, and this one goes along the railroad. But as you guys can see, this part of the trail is pretty dry. So it's really just right up there, you know, maybe 30, 45, 50 feet. And also, a little side note, bunch of deer tracks. Anyways, guys, let me know if y'all have any ideas or you know, anything that you guys could give me. I think it's a pretty good plan for a pond. It should be about a little over, maybe not quite over half an acre, but it should be like right at a half acre. So it should be a pretty good sized pond. But yeah, let me know if you guys have any thoughts, or if you guys have a pond, any tips, any tricks. Another thing I wanted to show you guys, so this area right here has been cleared wider, and he might go a little bit further, but that opens that up nicely. And then turning to the third row, you guys probably saw it on the drone, but I forgot to mention it. This right here is going to be where our well is, and we needed like a 30 by 30 clearing. So I do need to measure this to make sure that it's wide enough and long enough. But this right here is going to be where the well is. We got to build like a fence around it and all that crazy stuff. And then over here, probably right in there, is going to be where the lift station is, or the pump station for the septic system. And so that still has to be cleared out. And yeah, so anyway, guys, we're gonna hop on this excavator and we're gonna start messing around and just cleaning some stuff up. I have thrown around the idea of renting another big machine, but I'm gonna see what my guy's gonna be able to do first, and then, you know, if I start asking too much, then I'll just go ahead and rent another one. But everything's starting to look good. All right, we gotta grease up the machine, and then we're gonna get to work. So this is the picnic area, and we did start clearing it, as you guys can tell once I make this turn, but it's not really like, I don't know, I still need it probably 20 feet wider in all directions. So gonna get a little game plan here, and a lot of these trees are bigger, so this machine doesn't do too good on them. But yeah, gonna get a game plan real quick, and then we'll figure it out. Alright, so I think what I'm going to try to do first is just get these fallen down trees out of the way. Well, they didn't fall, I was the one that actually knocked them over. But at the time, I wasn't able to get them out. I don't remember what happened. But now that they've dried up a little bit and lost some weight, I could probably do it. Also, I did bring the chainsaw, so in case I do need to use that, I can. Well, guys, that didn't last too long. So my pin broke, but it didn't break on the spot that normally breaks. And also, I don't know if you guys watch my other videos, but I put a pin here. The pin always fell out, so I ended up getting a bolt. Well, that's not what broke. The actual ear on the pin sheared off and slid out that way. So the pin's only supposed to come out this way, but since that ear sheared off, now it's coming out this direction. So unfortunately, I don't have another pin with me, and if I could find the ear, then I would be able to weld the ear back on the pin and we'd be back in business. But I don't know, I'll walk around for a minute and see if I can find it, but I'll probably just have to order a new pin. I started stacking the trees over here off to the side of the picnic area. I don't know, it's definitely looking better. Let me walk us back out to the front and then show you guys. So we're basically standing at the road. We're a few feet in, but I don't know, I mean, it's opened up a good bit. I still want to go maybe 5 more feet in front of the excavator, and then probably 10 to 15 feet to the left. And I got to clear all of these trees right here to the right of the excavator too, which was my next step, but the pin fell out, so that sucks. But anyway, hey, this is real life, so